Thank you all for joining me. As I mentioned previously, I am once again doing this ROM hack for the channel. And again, don't worry, this will not be a 5-hour long video. That was way too long, I'm sure, for a lot of people. So, I wanted to do this again for a number of reasons. One, just so I have an excuse to play the game again. Number two is because there have been a bunch of updates since that initial playthrough went up. And three, I know it's going to be a lot easier to digest in increments rather than all at once. I don't know what I was thinking, and that is still easily the longest video on my channel. Anyway, getting on with it. Welcome to Dinosaur Land. In this strange place, we find that Princess Toadstool has gone missing. Looks like Bowser is at it again. And yes, there have been a couple of dialogue changes, such as that one. I think I may have already mentioned it in the initial playthrough. But little things like that Benslot went out of his way to, fix without being redundant, because if you've seen the original text box for that, I'm sure you already know what I'm talking about. I don't really need to get into it, and I shouldn't need to get into it, because this, to me, is the version of the game you should be playing anyway. And it shows for a number of reasons. One, I'm running this off the SNES 9X emulator, so it just looks ridiculously awesome. Like, this is pretty much as high def as you can get the Super Nintendo to look. Oh, and by the way, if anyone is also wanting to play this for themselves, you will need a couple of things, actually. You will need this little program called Flips. It's actually not that complicated to use. You can, do a tutorial on that if anyone's struggling with that. But that'll be for another time, though. For right now, I'm just going to focus on the playthrough. Let's see, you'll need that. You will also need the ROM hack, the USA ROM of World. And then obviously you'll need the ROM hack itself, which you can easily find. Just Google Super Mario World Just Keef Edition. You can actually find one of my own reviews on there, too. Like all the way at the bottom. And I've shown this ROM hack off to a few of my friends, and they immediately fell in love with it, so... I don't think I'm wrong in saying that this is the definition... I'm sorry, rather, this is the version of the game you should be playing. And it's a free ROM hack, so Nintendo can't come at Benslot with stupid cease and desist or anything like that. Which, by the way, more on the topic of Mario, I suppose. Another reason you could say I'm doing this is because we are officially getting the Super Mario 3D World port that we've all been wanting for the Switch. So I'm looking forward to that. We're supposed to be getting that on February 12th, actually. Let's see, what else was coming out? Let's see, Bleach is coming back. A bunch of anime a lot of people are really into, actually. Starting some new seasons next year. I'm looking forward to the next years just for that alone. Also supposed to be a really good year for games. And while I'm on the topic of games, I still can't believe that we got freaking Sephiroth announced for Smash Bros. He's actually supposed to come out tomorrow at the time of this recording. I think I've went over it before too, but if you look in the upper right on the map screen, you can see that there's a little empty coin slot, and if it's filled, that means you got all 5 coins on the level. I just realized, I don't think I got the yellow switch palace, did I? Oh boy, I did not. This is gonna be a problem. Crap. It really shouldn't be that bad, I just have to play a lot more careful. By the way, one little odd thing I've noticed is if you gulp the pterodactyls with Yoshi, it acts as if Yoshi pooped them out and you just stomped on them right after. What I still find kind of sad is I played so many freaking Mario games growing up, and this, to me, still has the best controllable Mario in any game to date. Yes, even better controlled than 3D World. It's almost ridiculous how buttery smooth the control is. Granted, I know I've been playing this game since I was 5, but the control is just that good. It's always been that good. See where we at. Probably shouldn't have minimized that. Oh well. One thing I can demonstrate too is this is actually something that he included on his own in the ROM hack. I've already shown this off, but if you shoot fireballs with Luigi, they'll just fire him straight, and he even gave him his little bit of a slippery traction that he's infamous for. Unfortunately, in showing that, I don't know if I just lost Yoshi, so it's gonna be a little bit tough to get this Yoshi coin here. Okay, good, I made the jump. Let's see, can I spin jump off him? Yeah, okay. I think you can spin jump off of just about everything. Let's see, I probably should have, well, too late now. Should have grabbed the shell first. Whoops. I could even get one up out of that. Oh well. I'll be demonstrating an area much later on where you can easily rack up the lives anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. And I'm gonna go back and get the Yellow Switch Palace now before I forget about it. I really should have gotten that earlier. And speaking of the updates, you'll notice how much nicer the Switch pedestals look. I may have shown that off in one of my what's new or what else is new vids for this game, but you know, just in case, they really look freaking nice here. I don't mind showing them off again. It just looks so grand. Obviously, blue one's my favorite. And now we're moving on to Piggy. By the way, if you keep bonking these guys, you can get a bunch of one-ups for it. I'm gonna go for it. Oop. I'll come back later for the other fire flower. And bonk. Love how freaking paranoid Luigi looks on the other side of the fence here. See, was that everybody? that was all the Koopas I could get from... No, there's a few more. Everything's coming up, Luigi. Okay, that's the ending of it right there, so let's go back and get the other fire flower. Watch the Potabos. Freaking fire. Hit the P-switch. I said hit the P-switch, not grab it. Yeah, be careful if you're doing what I just did there. Make sure you're holding up right after you jump, because you will go careening right into the lava. I love how on the ground it looks like Luigi's coughing them up. And unfortunately, I'm running low on time. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for that with the fire flower. I'll go over it again. I know I've already gone over it before, but all the attention to detail that Benzel also gave the Koopalings, they all pretty much have their appropriately colored shells this time. And you know what, I think we'll call it right there for right now for part 1. Yeah, we'll get into the World 2 next part, but I thank y'all for joining me, and yeah, hope you look forward to the rest of the playthrough.